I'm Elena, your host for today's lesson. I'm so happy you're here today. For our new listeners, we post a new lesson every single day, all designed to help you improve your English in a way that feels natural and easy. Today, we are focusing on a special practice to train your listening and your speaking skills together. This is a complete fluency session. The goal is to make your mind comfortable with the sound of real English, so you can start speaking fluently without trying to translate every word in your head. In this lesson, we will listen to simple, clear English from everyday life. You will learn to hear the music of the language, the rhythm, the intonation, and how native speakers naturally connect their words. When you master listening, speaking becomes much easier. I will be your guide through this entire process. Before we jump in, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. That way, you'll never miss one of our helpful daily lessons. Okay, find a comfortable spot. Take a slow, deep breath. Let your mind settle. It's time to train your ears and your voice. Let's begin. We are surrounded by language every day. We hear it on TV, in conversations, and even in our own thoughts. But when learning a new language, many people get stuck. They try to translate each individual word from English into their native language. This habit actually makes it harder to become fluent. My goal today is to help you find a new way. I want you to start hearing English just like you hear your first language, in a natural, relaxed way. We will do this together, one step at a time. The method is simple. We will listen first, and then we will speak. I want you to start by relaxing your mind. Don't feel any pressure to understand every single word perfectly. That's not the goal. Instead, just let the sounds of English wash over you, almost like you're listening to music. You will be surprised by how much you understand. Your brain is a powerful tool and it is always learning, even when you aren't aware of it. So trust in this method. Trust in yourself. Your skills are already getting stronger right now, just by being present and listening. Let's start with a real simple and common phrase. Picture me talking to you in the middle of the day. I might ask you, hello, how is your day going? Just focus on the sound and the flow of the words. Hello, how is your day going? Now, try to say it with me, very slowly. Hello, how is your day going? It doesn't need to be perfect. Just feel the flow of the words again. Hello, how is your day going? This is a very normal way to greet someone. You can use it with anyone. By practicing simple, common phrases like this one, again and again, your fluency will start to build all by itself. No stress, no difficult grammar, just simple, real practice. Now I want you to think of an answer. If I ask you that question, how is your day going? What would you say? Take a second to think. You could say, it's going well, thank you. You could say, it's been a quiet day. Or maybe, it's a little busy, but I'm fine. The purpose here isn't to memorize a perfect answer. The purpose is to feel comfortable responding. Let's try a few answers together. Repeat after me gently. It's going well, thank you. Again, it's going well, thank you. Let's try the next one. It's been a quiet day. Again, it's been a quiet day. And one more. It's a little busy, but I'm fine. Let your voice copy the rhythm. These are phrases you can use in your real life any day. Your mind is built to learn language by recognizing patterns and through repetition. When your brain hears these patterns many times, it begins to understand them automatically. This is why training your ears is the first step to speaking with confidence. Many people try to speak before they have trained their ears, and that is why it feels so difficult. But today, you are putting listening first, and this will make your speaking feel much more natural and much easier. Okay, let's picture another everyday scene. Imagine you are in your house just relaxing. You are looking around your room. You feel safe and comfortable. You are just thinking about your evening. First, just listen. Let the words enter your mind. Don't repeat it yet. I am at home. I am in my room. I am sitting down. I am relaxing. I look out the window. I see the trees. I feel comfortable. These phrases are very, very simple, and that is what makes them powerful. They are the building blocks of real fluency. Now let's try to say them out loud together, slowly. I am at home. Repeat. I am in my room. Repeat. I am sitting down. Repeat. I am relaxing. Repeat. I look out the window. Repeat. I see the trees. Repeat. I feel comfortable. Repeat. This is the method. This is how you build confidence step by step. This is how English starts to feel normal and natural. Many learners believe that fluency means speaking quickly, but that isn't the real goal. True fluency is about speaking with clarity and ease. When you are not stressed and your mind is at ease, your words will flow much more clearly. We are not in a hurry. Our goal is to connect your listening and your speaking. Think of English as calm music. It should be smooth and steady. Let it happen naturally. You don't need to force it. Let's try another common conversational pattern. Picture yourself running into a friend. You ask, "What's new with you?" Now say it slowly with me. "What's new with you?" Again, "What's new with you?" Good. Now let's practice a few simple answers. Not much, just busy with work. Repeat. Not much, just busy with work. I'm taking a new class. Repeat. I'm taking a new class. I'm just enjoying some quiet time. Repeat. I'm just enjoying some quiet time. I'm planning a small trip. Repeat. I'm planning a small trip. These are exactly the kinds of phrases you hear every day. The more you practice them, the more automatic they become. Soon, you'll be saying them without any hesitation at all. Now I want to try a small exercise. If you can, close your eyes for a moment. Just imagine English words floating in your mind, like leaves on a breeze. They come and they go. You don't need to grab them, just watch them. The calmer your mind is, the easier it is for your brain to absorb the language. Here is one more very common practical situation. Imagine you're at home and someone texts you, "Are you free this evening?" You can answer, "Yes, I am." Why? Or, "No, I have some plans tonight." Let's practice saying both. Yes, I am. Why? Repeat. Yes, I am. Why? Now the other one. No, I have some plans tonight. Again. No, I have some plans tonight. Pay attention to the rhythm of the sentence. Listen to the way the words flow together. English is a very rhythmic language. When you can feel that rhythm, your fluency will sound much more natural. Every single phrase we practice in this lesson is a tool you can use in your real life starting today. These are not just lesson materials. They are your building blocks for communication. One sentence at a time, one day at a time, you are building a new skill. When you expose yourself to English every day, even for a few minutes, your brain starts to feel comfortable with the sounds. Remember how you learned your first language. You didn't study rules in a book. You just listened to the world around you day after day. It was a natural, pressure free process. The exact same method works for learning English. Listening is the first step, understanding follows, and speaking comes naturally after that. So, right now, as you listen to my voice, your brain is doing its job. It is learning. Even if you don't catch every word, your mind is absorbing the patterns, the sounds, and the flow. This is a very powerful way to learn. And the calmer you are, the more you will absorb. Let's think about another daily routine. This practice is so useful for fluency. Imagine you are preparing for your evening. You are getting ready to relax at home. You change into comfortable clothes. You make a warm drink. You sit down. These simple moments are perfect for building your English repetition. Let's practice saying these sentences together. I come home in the evening. Repeat slowly. I come home in the evening. I put down my bag. Repeat. I put down my bag. I make some tea. Repeat. I make some tea. I sit on a sofa. Repeat. I sit on a sofa. I read a book. Repeat. I read a book. I feel relaxed. Repeat. I feel relaxed. These are very simple sentences, but I promise you they are the true foundation of natural conversation. When you can talk about your day with this kind of simple flow, your English stops being an academic subject and becomes real communication. So many learners want to jump straight to complex words and difficult grammar. But fluency doesn't come from difficulty. Fluency comes from comfort. When you are comfortable with simple English, you can naturally start to build longer sentences without stress. And when you are comfortable, your voice is calmer and more confident. That is what makes you sound fluent. Confidence is always more important than complexity. Now, let's practice answering another common question. Imagine someone asks you, "Did you have a good weekend?" You hear this question all the time in real life. So let's practice some natural, easy answers. Repeat slowly after me. Yes, it was very relaxing. Again, yes, it was very relaxing. Now try this one. It was okay, just the usual. Repeat. It was okay, just the usual. And one more. I had a busy weekend, but it was nice. Again, I had a busy weekend, but it was nice. When you respond in this simple, natural way, you are practicing more than just words. You are practicing expressing your feelings, which is a key part of real communication. Now, let's do a deeper listening exercise. I want you to just listen to my voice. Don't focus on the words, but on the flow and the feeling. I will describe a simple, everyday moment. Your only job is to listen and let your mind create a picture. Don't translate, just listen. Ready? Here it is. I took a short break this afternoon. I felt a little tired from my work. I decided to make a fresh cup of coffee. I waited for the water to heat up. I listened to the quiet in my kitchen. It was a nice, peaceful moment just for me. I felt my energy return. Just let that image settle in your mind. You don't need to speak yet. Just let your mind understand the meaning naturally. This is a great way to strengthen your comprehension. Okay, now let's say it together, but in a very slow, relaxed way. Repeat after me. I took a short break this afternoon. Again. I took a short break this afternoon. Now the next part. I felt a little tired from my work. Repeat. I felt a little tired from my work. Let's continue. I decided to make a fresh cup of coffee. Repeat. I decided to make a fresh cup of coffee. I waited for the water to heat up. Repeat. I waited for the water to heat up. I listened to the quiet. Repeat. I listened to the quiet. It was a peaceful moment. Repeat. It was a peaceful moment. I felt my energy return. Repeat. I felt my energy return. Practicing sentences like this helps you talk about your own daily life with a natural and comfortable flow. Now let's talk about speaking with feeling. When you speak English, you are not just saying information, you are sharing your personality. So when you say a sentence like, I took a short break this afternoon, don't just say it like a machine. Say it like you are telling a friend something that really happened. I took a short break this afternoon. When you speak with this kind of natural feeling, your English comes alive. And when your English sounds alive, people will connect with you much more easily. Let's try another common situation. You're at home with someone and they ask, "What do you want for dinner?" Your answer can be simple and relaxed. Repeat after me slowly. I'm thinking about having some soup. Again, I'm thinking about having some soup. Now try another one. Maybe we can order something. Repeat. Maybe we can order something, or perhaps this one. I'm not very hungry right now. Repeat. I'm not very hungry right now. These small, simple sentences are the bricks that build the house of conversation. If you can say these with comfort, you can talk to anyone. Let's practice describing our feelings. This is so important because real connection happens when we share our emotions. Repeat after me, nice and slow. I feel peaceful today. Again, I feel peaceful today. Now try this one. I feel a little stressed, but I am okay. Repeat. I feel a little stressed, but I am okay. And one more. I feel focused and ready to work. Repeat. I feel focused and ready to work. When you can share how you feel, your conversations become more natural, friendly, and real. Now, just let your mind relax again. Take a slow, easy breath. Your English is getting better. You are learning one step at a time without any pressure. The more you listen and the more you speak, the more natural your fluency will become. Don't rush it. You are doing wonderful work. Every minute you spend practicing like this is building your confidence and your power to communicate. It is very common to feel nervous when you try to speak English. Maybe you worry about making a grammar mistake. Maybe you worry that people will judge you. Or maybe you worry that you won't be able to find the right word. This feeling is completely normal, but that fear makes your mind feel tight. And when your mind is tight, the words just can't flow. So, one of the most important skills for fluency is learning to relax your mind and body while you speak. Think about speaking English in the same way you think about breathing. It should feel natural, calm, and steady. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to communicate. Remember, people are not listening for perfection. They are listening for connection. And when you speak with a calm, relaxed voice, people will feel more comfortable talking with you. Let's practice speaking with this feeling of ease. Say this with me slowly. I am practicing. Repeat. I am practicing. I am growing. Repeat. I am growing. It's okay to make mistakes. Repeat. It's okay to make mistakes. I am speaking more clearly. Repeat. I am speaking more clearly. Feel the calm energy in those sentences. These words are more than just practice. They are a mindset. And this mindset will help you improve faster and with more peace. Now, let's get back to our daily life speaking practice. Imagine you are outside. Maybe you are walking in a park or just sitting on a bench. You are looking at the world around you. Use English to describe this scene. This is a very powerful way to practice because it connects the language to your real life. Let's try it together. Repeat after me slowly. I am sitting on a bench. Again, I am sitting on a bench. The weather is cool today. Repeat. The weather is cool today. I see children playing. Repeat. I see children playing. I hear birds singing. Repeat. I hear birds singing. I feel the wind. Repeat. I feel the wind. I am enjoying this quiet moment. Repeat. I am enjoying this quiet moment. This kind of practice connects your mind, your senses, and your words. Now let's practice asking questions. Asking good questions is a very important part of communication. It's how you show interest and keep a conversation going. Let's practice some natural, friendly questions that you can use every day. Repeat slowly. How was your weekend? Again, how was your weekend? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? Repeat. Do you have any plans for tomorrow? Did you eat lunch yet? Repeat. Did you eat lunch yet? Is everything okay? Repeat. Is everything okay? These are simple questions, but they are perfect for starting a conversation. When you practice them, you will feel more confident starting to speak with other people. Now, let's practice answering those questions in a natural way. If someone asks you, do you have any plans for tomorrow? You might say, I have to work, or I'm not sure yet. Let's practice. Repeat slowly, I have to work. Again, I have to work. Now try the other one. I'm not sure yet. Repeat. I'm not sure yet. If someone asks you, did you eat lunch yet? You could say, yes, I just finished. Or not yet, I will soon. Repeat this one. Yes, I just finished. Again. Yes, I just finished. Now the second one. Not yet, I will soon. Repeat. Not yet, I will soon. These short, simple answers help your English sound relaxed and natural. Let's do another listening practice. I will describe another small, normal story from daily life. Just listen. Don't try to stop and translate. Just let the story flow over you like a calm river. This evening, I decided to cook dinner at home. I opened the fridge and took out some fresh vegetables. I washed them and started to chop them. The smell was fresh and nice. While the food was cooking, I listened to some quiet music. I set the table and enjoyed the peaceful moment. It was a relaxing way to end the day. Now we will say it together, very slowly. Repeat after me. This evening, I decided to cook. Again. This evening, I decided to cook. I made dinner at home. Repeat. I made dinner at home. I took out some vegetables. Repeat. I took out some vegetables. I washed and chopped them. Repeat. I washed and chopped them. I listened to quiet music. Repeat. I listened to quiet music. I set the table. Repeat. I set the table. It was a relaxing evening. Repeat. It was a relaxing evening. Do you see how simple those sentences are? You can describe your whole day using simple language like this. You do not need to speak fast or use big, complicated words. Simplicity is what creates clarity. Clarity is what builds confidence. And confidence is what creates fluency. Now let's practice speaking in the present continuous tense. We use this to talk about what is happening right now. Repeat after me slowly. I am sitting. Again. I am sitting. I am learning English. Repeat. I am learning English. I am practicing my pronunciation. Again, I am practicing my pronunciation. I am feeling more relaxed. Repeat. I am feeling more relaxed. When you speak in this tense, you are expressing your current progress and you are training your mind to feel that growth as it happens. Now take another slow breath. Just notice how your body feels. Notice that your mind is a little bit quieter now than when we began. This is because fluency grows from a place of comfort. Language needs space, and that space comes from calm attention. You are doing exactly what you need to be doing to get better. As we move forward, just remember this. Every small bit of practice adds up. Every minute you spend listening, every simple sentence you repeat, every thought you form in English, it is all building your fluency. You are not just studying English. You are becoming a confident English speaker. One step at a time, gently and naturally. It is normal to have moments where we feel unsure of ourselves. Maybe you have felt that hesitation when you wanted to speak English to someone. Maybe you had a perfect idea in your mind, but the words just wouldn't come out. Almost every single person learning a language feels this. The important thing to know is that this hesitation doesn't mean you are bad at English. It just means your mind needs more comfort and more familiarity with the language. And that is exactly what we are building right now. The more you hear English, the more comfortable your mind becomes. The more you speak English, even these simple sentences, the more confident your voice becomes. Let's practice saying some simple, confident thoughts. Repeat after me slowly. I can do this. Again, I can do this. I can communicate. Repeat, I can communicate. I am smart. Repeat, I am smart. I am speaking better every day. Repeat, I am speaking better every day. These are not just phrases, they are reminders for your mind. They are telling your brain that you are capable and that you are growing. Let's continue with our daily conversation practice. Imagine you are talking with someone and they ask, "What are you doing this weekend?" Let's practice some natural, simple answers. Repeat after me. I will probably stay home and relax. Again, I will probably stay home and relax. Let's try another one. I might visit my family. Repeat. I might visit my family. And one more. I have to finish some studying. Repeat. I have to finish some studying. These small, common sentences are the center of real-life communication. When you can say them smoothly, your conversations will feel easy and pleasant. Now let's practice describing our surroundings again. This is such a good exercise for both listening and speaking. Just listen first, and then we will repeat it together. I am sitting on my chair. The room is comfortable. The light is warm. I can hear the sound of my computer. I feel focused. Just listen to that image. Don't translate. Just picture the scene. Now let's say it together. Slowly. I am sitting on my chair. Repeat. I am sitting on my chair. The room is comfortable. Repeat. The room is comfortable. The light is warm. Repeat. The light is warm. I can hear the sound of my computer. Repeat. I can hear the sound of my computer. I feel focused. Repeat. I feel focused. When you speak in this slow, mindful way, you are not just practicing English. You are building fluency that feels calm, comfortable, and peaceful. Let's learn another very useful daily skill: asking for help politely. Being polite is a very important part of sounding natural when you speak. Repeat after me slowly. Could you help me, please? Again. Could you help me, please? Could you show me how to do that? Repeat. Could you show me how to do that? I'm not sure I understand. Repeat. I'm not sure I understand. Could you repeat that, please? Repeat. Could you repeat that, please? These sentences will help you communicate smoothly in any situation, especially when you are learning. Now let's practice how to respond politely. Repeat slowly. Of course I can help. Again. Of course I can help. Sure, just 1 second. Repeat. Sure, just 1 second. Let me see. Repeat. Let me see. These simple expressions make your English sound natural and very friendly. Let's practice a little bit of small talk about the weather. This is a very common topic in daily conversations all over the world. Repeat slowly. It's a beautiful day today. Again, it's a beautiful day today. The weather is a bit warm. Repeat. The weather is a bit warm. It looks like it might rain later. Repeat. It looks like it might rain later. The sky is so blue today. Repeat. The sky is so blue today. These sentences are simple, and you will find they are very useful. Now, I want you to imagine you are talking to someone you really like, someone you feel totally comfortable with, maybe a good friend or a family member. You want to speak naturally with no pressure. Let your voice become warm and clear. Repeat slowly. I am so glad to see you. Again, I am so glad to see you. I hope you're having a good week. Repeat. I hope you're having a good week. It's always nice to talk with you. Repeat. It's always nice to talk with you. When you speak like this, your English feels real, warm, and meaningful. Let's take a pause for a moment. Just take a slow breath in and let it out. Feel how your mind has adjusted since we started. Your listening is sharper now. Your speaking is getting smoother. You are learning in a completely natural way without forcing it. This is how real fluency grows. Now, let's describe another simple daily action. Imagine you are finishing your work for the day. You close your computer and clean up your desk. Just listen first. I finished my work. I closed my computer. I organized my desk. I took a deep breath. I felt good about my day. Now let's say it slowly. I finished my work. Repeat. I finished my work. I closed my computer. Repeat. I closed my computer. I organized my desk. Repeat. I organized my desk. I took a deep breath. Repeat. I took a deep breath. I felt good about my day. Repeat. I felt good about my day. These small, everyday sentences are the true foundation of fluent English. You are practicing them one by one, letting them become familiar, comfortable, and natural. This is how fluency grows quietly, slowly, and consistently. You are doing wonderful work. Keep your mind relaxed. Keep your heart open to the language. You are improving with every single moment of practice. I want you to remember something very important about learning English. Fluency is not about speaking fast. Fluency is about speaking clearly, comfortably, and confidently. When you hear native speakers talking quickly, it's only because they are completely relaxed with the language. Speed is not the goal. Comfort is the goal. When you feel comfortable, the words will start to come to you automatically without you having to think so hard. And that feeling of comfort can only grow through gentle, patient practice, exactly like we are doing right now. So please do not rush yourself. Do not push yourself too hard. You are on the right path and you are making progress right now, even if you can't see it from the outside. Let's continue with another simple daily scene. Imagine you want to make a plan with someone. You want to suggest an activity to do together. Repeat these simple sentences slowly after me. Let's get some coffee. Again, let's get some coffee. Let's go to the park this weekend. Repeat. Let's go to the park this weekend. Let's practice English for a few minutes. Repeat. Let's practice English for a few minutes. These are very small phrases, but they are so useful in real life. When you practice these, you become more comfortable making suggestions and plans. Now let's practice agreeing with someone. Repeat slowly. That sounds like a great idea. Again, that sounds like a great idea. Sure, I'd love to. Repeat. Sure, I'd love to. Yes, I'm free. Repeat. Yes, I'm free. When you respond like this, your conversations feel natural and positive. You sound friendly, open, and confident. Next, we should also practice politely saying no, because sometimes you can't accept a suggestion. Repeat after me slowly. I'd love to, but I can't. Again, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm a little busy that day. Repeat, I'm a little busy that day. I don't think I have time. Repeat, I don't think I have time. These polite phrases help you be honest while still being respectful and kind. Now let's imagine you are meeting a new person. You want to introduce yourself in a natural way. Repeat after me slowly. Hi, my name is Elena. Again. Hi, my name is Elena. It's nice to meet you. Repeat. It's nice to meet you. What do you do? Repeat, what do you do? And now, practice answering that question. I am a teacher. Repeat. I am a teacher. If that is not your job, just replace it with your own job or role and say it 2 or 3 times. Your life and your identity are a part of your language. Speak about them with confidence. Let's practice talking about our likes and interests. This is how we make connections and have enjoyable conversations. Repeat slowly. I like going for long walks. Again, I like going for long walks. I enjoy watching movies. Repeat. I enjoy watching movies. I love trying new food. Repeat. I love trying new food. I like learning about different cultures. Repeat. I like learning about different cultures. When you talk about what you enjoy, people can connect with you more easily. Now, let's practice expressing preferences. Repeat slowly. I prefer coffee over tea. Again, I prefer coffee over tea. I like quiet evenings. Repeat. I like quiet evenings. I enjoy rainy days. Repeat. I enjoy rainy days. These simple sentences help you communicate who you are. Okay, let's move into another deep listening practice. I will describe one more moment from daily life. Listen carefully. Remember, do not try to translate word by word. Just feel the meaning and let the images appear in your mind. Yesterday, I went to a small cafe. The air was warm and smelled like coffee. I could hear soft music and people talking quietly. The sky was getting dark outside. As the sun started to set, it felt cozy. I sat by the window enjoying the moment, breathing deeply, feeling relaxed. It was a beautiful and calm evening. Now, repeat it with me, slowly, piece by piece. Yesterday, I went to a small cafe. Repeat. Yesterday, I went to a small cafe. The air was warm and smelled like coffee. Repeat. The air was warm and smelled like coffee. I heard soft music. Repeat. I heard soft music. The sun was setting. Repeat. The sun was setting. It felt cozy. Repeat. It felt cozy. I felt relaxed. Repeat. I felt relaxed. It was a calm and beautiful moment. Repeat. It was a calm and beautiful moment. These are the kinds of sentences that build real natural fluency. The more you say them, the more your voice and your mind learn the music of English, how the sounds connect, and how sentences should flow. Now, I want you to try something just in your mind. Imagine your own day. Picture yourself waking up. Picture yourself doing something in the afternoon. Picture yourself resting at night. Try to describe that day in simple English sentences just inside your head. You don't need to force it, just simple, gentle sentences. This kind of quiet mental practice is incredibly powerful. Even for just 1 minute, it improves your fluency in a very deep way. Let's practice speaking about our emotions again because this is such a big part of expression. Repeat after me slowly. I feel good. Again, I feel good. I feel content. Repeat. I feel content. I feel curious and ready to learn. Repeat. I feel curious and ready to learn. I am becoming more comfortable every day. Repeat. I am becoming more comfortable every day. Feel the truth in those sentences. They are part of your journey. Now take one more slow breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind be light. You are learning English in a natural human way, not with stress and not with pressure, but with calm listening and gentle speaking. This is the way to real fluency. There are so many small moments in your day where you can practice English without any effort. For example, when you are walking to the store, you can think in English. When you are waiting for a bus or just sitting quietly, you can think in English. These small moments are powerful opportunities. You don't always need to sit at a desk with a book. You can just think in English about what you are doing in that moment. This is how you teach your brain to treat English as a normal part of your life. The more English becomes a part of your daily, small moments, the more fluent and effortless your speaking will become. Let's practice describing what you are doing in this exact moment. Repeat slowly after me. I am listening. Again, I am listening. I am paying attention. Repeat. I am paying attention. I am learning English right now. Repeat. I am learning English right now. I am here in this lesson. Repeat, I am here in this lesson. When you speak in this present mindful way, your mind becomes centered and clear, and speaking English becomes a peaceful activity, not a stressful one. Now imagine you are in a conversation with someone you care about. You are sitting together, relaxed. There is no hurry. Let's practice speaking with that same relaxed tone. Repeat slowly. How was your day at work? Again, how was your day at work? I hope you are feeling good. Repeat. I hope you are feeling good. Tell me what's on your mind. Repeat. Tell me what's on your mind. When you speak gently like this, you create a feeling of warmth in your voice. Your communication becomes about connection, not about being perfect. Let's practice responding in that same normal, natural way. Repeat after me slowly. My day was fine. Again. My day was fine. I got a lot done. Repeat. I got a lot done. I had a few meetings. Repeat. I had a few meetings. Now let's try to add a little more feeling. It was a productive day. Repeat. It was a productive day. It was a long day, but I'm glad it's over. Repeat. It was a long day, but I'm glad it's over. These small sentences are what make your English feel real and human. Let's move to a different daily moment. Imagine you are in the kitchen just getting a simple snack. Think about the simple actions. These are perfect for English practice. Just listen first. I open the cabinet. I take out a plate. I wash some fruit. I cut an apple. I put the slices on the plate. The sound of cutting is quiet and clear. I get a glass of water. The water is cool. I take my time and enjoy the simple snack. Now say it slowly with me. I open the cabinet. Repeat. I open the cabinet. I take out a plate. Repeat. I take out a plate. I wash some fruit. Repeat. I wash some fruit. I cut an apple. Repeat. I cut an apple. I put the slices on the plate. Repeat. I put the slices on the plate. I get a glass of water. Repeat. I get a glass of water. I take my time and enjoy the simple snack. Repeat. I take my time and enjoy the simple snack. These sentences are a great reminder that you can practice English anywhere, at any time, just by noticing your daily routines. This is how English stops being a subject you study and becomes a language you actually live in. Now let's practice asking for something politely again. This is such a useful and important skill. Repeat after me slowly. Could you pass me that book, please? Again. Could you pass me that book, please? Could you hand me my phone? Repeat. Could you hand me my phone? Could you wait for me, please? Repeat. Could you wait for me, please? Now let's practice responding politely. Sure. Here it is. Repeat. Sure. Here it is. Yes, of course. Repeat. Yes, of course. No problem. Take your time. Repeat. No problem. Take your time. Next, let's practice speaking about our plans for the future. These sentences are useful in conversations every single day. Repeat slowly. I will go to the market later. Again, I will go to the market later. I will read a book tonight. Repeat. I will read a book tonight. I will call my family tomorrow. Repeat. I will call my family tomorrow. I will see my friends this weekend. Repeat. I will see my friends this weekend. Speaking about your future in English helps you to plan in English, and this strengthens your ability to think in English. Now, let's describe our feelings one more time, but let's go a little deeper. Real fluency includes being able to share your emotions. Repeat gently, I feel peaceful right now. Again, I feel peaceful right now. I feel grounded and steady. Repeat, I feel grounded and steady. I am happy with my progress. Repeat, I am happy with my progress. I trust my ability to learn. Repeat, I trust my ability to learn. These sentences help build emotional confidence in your mind. Now let's go back to listening because listening is what shapes your speaking. Listen to this small, peaceful moment. Just listen. Do not repeat yet. Last night, I read a book for a while. The house was quiet. I could hear the soft sound of the pages turning. The lamp next to me was warm. I breathed slowly and felt my mind relax. Oh, it was a simple moment, but it felt very comforting. Now let's repeat it together, slowly and softly. Last night I read a book for a while. Repeat. Last night I read a book for a while. The house was quiet. Repeat. The house was quiet. I heard the pages turning. Repeat. I heard the pages turning. The lamp was warm. Repeat. The lamp was warm. My mind felt relaxed. Repeat. My mind felt relaxed. It was a comforting moment. Repeat. It was a comforting moment. When you practice English in this gentle, mindful way, your language gets connected to your real life. And when your language is connected to your life, it grows naturally without any forcing. You are doing a beautiful job. Your listening is improving. Your speaking is becoming smoother. Your confidence is growing. Just continue to breathe softly and learn peacefully. As your listening gets more and more natural, your speaking will also start to change. You will begin to notice that sentences form in your mind more easily. You will stop searching for every single word, and instead, the words will just begin to appear when you need them. This is the natural result of all this repetition and gentle practice. Your brain is learning the patterns of English silently, without needing to analyze every little thing. That is why practicing simple, everyday English is so incredibly powerful. It trains your brain to create fluency on its own. And as you continue to listen and speak with this sense of calm, you will find that English becomes something familiar, something warm, and something comfortable. Let's practice thinking in English in real time. I will describe another normal moment. As you listen, just try to see the scene clearly in your mind. Just listen first. This afternoon, I sat down to rest for a few minutes. I'd been working for a long time, so I needed a break. I made a warm cup of coffee and sat on the sofa. I watched the cars pass by outside. I didn't think about anything important. I just allowed myself to be quiet. The moment felt calm. I appreciated the pause. Now we will repeat it slowly together. This afternoon, I sat down to rest for a few minutes. Repeat. This afternoon, I sat down to rest for a few minutes. I had been working for a long time. Repeat. I've been working for a long time, so I needed a break. Repeat. So I needed a break. I made a warm cup of coffee. Repeat. I made a warm cup of coffee. I sat on the sofa. Repeat. I sat on the sofa. I watched the cars pass by outside. Repeat. I watched the cars pass by outside. I allowed myself to be quiet. Repeat. I allowed myself to be quiet. The moment felt calm. Repeat. The moment felt calm. When you practice describing small moments like this, you are learning to express your thoughts smoothly, gently, and naturally. These are the kinds of sentences that create fluency in real conversations. Now, let's practice speaking about our preferences and personal likes again. Repeat after me slowly. I like cool mornings. Again, I like cool mornings. I enjoy simple meals. Repeat. I enjoy simple meals. I love listening to the rain. Repeat. I love listening to the rain. I enjoy talking with my friends. Repeat. I enjoy talking with my friends. When you speak about the things you like, your voice naturally becomes warmer and more expressive. This is what makes your English sound human and natural. Now let's practice describing simple actions in the present tense. This helps your fluency become faster and smoother. Repeat slowly. I am writing. Again, I am writing. I am sitting. Repeat, I am sitting. I am reading. Repeat, I am reading. I am listening. Repeat, I am listening. I am speaking English. Repeat, I am speaking English. These sentences are very simple, but they are very important. They train your mind to think in English in the present moment. Next, let's practice talking about our routines again, but with slightly longer sentences this time. Repeat after me slowly. I get up and I open the window. Again, I get up and I open the window. I drink some water and feel awake. Repeat. I drink some water and feel awake. I make my breakfast and I plan my day. Repeat. I make my breakfast and I plan my day. I leave my house with a positive mindset. Repeat. I leave my house with a positive mindset. When you can speak in this connected way, your English becomes much smoother. Now, let's practice asking gentle questions. These are the kinds of questions that help conversations feel natural and caring. Repeat slowly. How are you feeling right now? Again, how are you feeling right now? Is there anything I can do? Repeat. Is there anything I can do? Are you comfortable? Repeat. Are you comfortable? Now practice answering with that same sense of comfort. I'm feeling pretty good. Repeat. I'm feeling pretty good. I appreciate you asking. Repeat. I appreciate you asking. Thank you, I'm fine. Repeat. Thank you, I'm fine. Now we will do another short listening exercise. Just listen. Relax your mind and imagine the scene. Do not repeat yet. This morning I went for a slow walk. The air was fresh and the sun was warm. I could hear people talking in the distance. I breathed slowly and felt my body relax. I didn't think about my busy schedule. I just enjoyed the walk. Now repeat it slowly. This morning I went for a slow walk. Repeat. This morning I went for a slow walk. The air was fresh. Repeat. The air was fresh. The sun was warm. Repeat. The sun was warm. I could hear people talking. Repeat. I could hear people talking. I breathed slowly and felt my body relax. Repeat. I breathed slowly and felt my body relax. I enjoyed the walk. Repeat. I enjoyed the walk. These moments of just listening and then repeating are training your brain at a very deep level. Even if you don't feel the change happening right away, I promise you, it is happening. Fluency grows quietly, gently, and continuously. Now let's practice our self-belief again. Repeat after me slowly. I am capable. Again, I am capable. I am learning. Repeat. I am learning. I trust this process. Repeat. I trust this process. I am speaking more fluently every day. Repeat. I am speaking more fluently every day. Feel those words. They are true. You are changing. Your practice is working. Every sentence you speak today brings you one step closer to natural English. Every moment you listen brings you more comfort. And every calm breath supports your confidence. You are doing beautifully and you are moving forward. There are times during the day when your mind feels very busy. Many thoughts are coming and going, and it can be hard to just stay present. Learning a language is always easier when your mind is calm. So let's just slow down together for a second. Take a gentle breath in and then breathe out slowly. Feel the air moving softly. You do not need to be in a hurry. You are learning in a peaceful way. When your body is relaxed, your voice becomes relaxed. And when your voice is relaxed, your English can flow much more naturally. You do not have to force fluency. You just have to allow it to grow. Now let's practice expressing our simple needs in English. These are very useful sentences in many situations. Repeat slowly after me. I need a glass of water. Again, I need a glass of water. I need a short break. Repeat. I need a short break. I need to think for a moment. Repeat. I need to think for a moment. I need some quiet time. Repeat. I need some quiet time. These sentences help you speak clearly and honestly without any pressure. Let's practice responding politely when someone speaks to you. Repeat gently. Thank you. That's very helpful. Again, thank you. That's very helpful. I appreciate your help. Repeat. I appreciate your help. That is very kind of you to say. Repeat. That is very kind of you to say. When you speak with this kind of kindness, your English becomes warm and friendly. Now, I want you to imagine you are in a very peaceful room. The light is soft. The air is quiet. Everything feels slow and gentle. In this peaceful space, we will continue to listen. Just listen first. I am sitting in a comfortable chair. I can hear the clock ticking. I feel my body relax. I am in a quiet space. I do not need to do anything. I am simply here, calm and aware. Now repeat this slowly. I am sitting in a comfortable chair. Repeat. I am sitting in a comfortable chair. I can hear the clock ticking. Repeat. I can hear the clock ticking. I feel my body relax. Repeat. I feel my body relax. I am in a quiet space. Repeat. I am in a quiet space. I am simply here. Repeat. I am simply here. Calm and aware. Repeat. Calm and aware. This practice is training your mind to connect English with a feeling of calm, not a feeling of anxiety. When your emotions and your language are connected in this gentle way, your fluency becomes stronger and much more natural. Now, let's practice some of those friendly daily questions again. Repeat slowly. What did you do this weekend? Again. What did you do this weekend? Did you have a relaxing day? Repeat. Did you have a relaxing day? How is your family? Repeat. How is your family? And now, answering in that same natural way. I had a quiet weekend. Repeat. I had a quiet weekend. I visited some friends and I relaxed. Repeat. I visited some friends and I relaxed. It was a nice day. Repeat. It was a nice day. Let's practice describing our surroundings one more time. This is such a deep way to build fluency. Just listen. I am in my home. The air feels comfortable. The light is bright. I feel connected to this space. My mind is focused. Now repeat slowly. I am in my home. Repeat. I am in my home. The air feels comfortable. Repeat. The air feels comfortable. The light is bright. Repeat. The light is bright. I feel connected to this space. Repeat. I feel connected to this space. My mind is focused. Repeat. My mind is focused. These sentences help your voice and your inner feelings work together. Now let's practice speaking about simple daily experiences again. Imagine you are at the end of your day. Just listen. I finished all my tasks for today. I checked my email one last time. I closed my notebook. I stretched my back and took a deep breath. I felt finished and calm. I sat down for a few minutes to rest. Now repeat slowly. I finished all my tasks for today. Repeat. I finished all my tasks for today. I put my things away. Repeat. I put my things away. I stretched my back. Repeat. I stretched my back. I took a deep breath. Repeat. I took a deep breath. I felt calm. Repeat. I felt calm. I rested for a few minutes. Repeat. I rested for a few minutes. These kinds of everyday descriptions are what make your English flow. You are practicing in a way that is real and meaningful. You are not just memorizing, you are living the language. Now let's reinforce that self-belief. Repeat gently. I am doing a good job. Again, I am doing a good job. I am improving with every lesson. Repeat. I am improving with every lesson. I am speaking with more ease. Repeat. I am speaking with more ease. English is becoming more comfortable for me. Repeat. English is becoming more comfortable for me. Feel how your voice changes when you speak with this trust and calm. This is real fluency taking shape. You are not forcing it. You are allowing it. You are learning beautifully step by step, moment by moment. Sometimes we think too much when we are trying to speak another language. We are trying to remember grammar rules and vocabulary lists and pronunciation all at the same time. When your mind gets crowded like that, it's very hard to speak naturally. But when you can relax your mind and just focus on the feeling and the rhythm of the language, speaking becomes so much easier. Communication is not about having perfect grammar. Communication is about connection. When you speak from a calm place, your words will come out more smoothly. Your voice becomes steady. Your fluency grows. Let's practice speaking about simple actions again, but this time, just allow your voice to feel light and relaxed. Repeat slowly after me. I am breathing softly. Again, I am breathing softly. I am present. Repeat. I am present. I am learning. Repeat. I am learning. I am speaking English with confidence. Repeat. I am speaking English with confidence. Feel how your body softens as your voice just follows that rhythm. Now let's describe a simple part of the day, the morning. Just listen first. In the morning, I open my curtains. I look outside. I stretch my arms gently. I get out of bed and breathe deeply. I feel the start of a new day. I walk to the bathroom. I wash my face. I feel awake. Now repeat slowly. In the morning, I open my curtains. Repeat. In the morning, I open my curtains. I look outside. Repeat. I look outside. I stretch my arms gently. Repeat. I stretch my arms gently. I get out of bed and breathe deeply. Repeat. I get out of bed and breathe deeply. I feel the start of a new day. Repeat. I feel the start of a new day. I walk to the bathroom. Repeat. I walk to the bathroom. I wash my face. Repeat. I wash my face. I feel awake. Repeat. I feel awake. These are real life sentences. The more you practice sentences that are connected to your real daily life, the more natural your English will become. Now, let's practice expressing appreciation. Gratitude is a very powerful emotion. It creates warmth in our communication. Repeat gently. I am grateful for this moment. Again, I am grateful for this moment. I appreciate the quiet time to learn. Repeat. I appreciate the quiet time to learn. I value my ability to grow. Repeat. I value my ability to grow. I am thankful for this practice. Repeat. I am thankful for this practice. You can use these sentences anytime you want to connect to this calm, positive energy. Now, imagine you are speaking to someone with great kindness. Your tone is soft and patient. Repeat slowly. I understand. Again, I understand. That's okay. Repeat. That's okay. Please take your time. Repeat. Please take your time. I am listening. Repeat. I am listening. These sentences are simple, but they are full of comfort. They show kindness and patience, which are so important in conversation. Let's practice our listening again. Just listen first. Do not repeat yet. This afternoon, I took a pause from my reading. I sat by the window and watched the clouds. The sunlight was soft. The street was quiet. I didn't think about anything serious. I just gave myself a moment to be still. It felt grounding and peaceful. Now repeat slowly. This afternoon, I took a pause. Repeat. This afternoon, I took a pause. I sat by the window. Repeat. I sat by the window. I looked outside. Repeat. I looked outside. The sunlight was soft. Repeat. The sunlight was soft. The street was quiet. Repeat. The street was quiet. I rested for a moment. Repeat. I rested for a moment. It felt peaceful. Repeat. It felt peaceful. This practice is strengthening the connection between what you hear and what you say. You are building your fluency layer by layer, softly and steadily. Now, let's practice speaking about our emotions one more time. Emotions are what make your language feel alive. Repeat slowly. I feel positive. Again, I feel positive. I feel calm and aware. Repeat. I feel calm and aware. I am learning with patience. Repeat. I am learning with patience. I trust my journey. Repeat. I trust my journey. You are teaching your mind to support your voice. You are building your confidence from the inside out. This is the kind of fluency that will stay with you no matter where you go. Let's practice talking about our plans again. Repeat slowly. I will continue to practice English. Again, I will continue to practice English. I will practice a little each day. Repeat. I will practice a little each day. I will speak with clarity. Repeat. I will speak with clarity. I will use English in my daily life. Repeat. I will use English in my daily life. These are not just sentences. They are promises you are making to yourself. Now take another gentle breath. Notice how your body feels right now. Notice that your mind has slowed down. Notice how English feels a little softer, a little easier, a little closer. You are not struggling. You are flowing. You are growing naturally. You are doing beautifully. As your fluency grows, you will start to notice something very gentle happening inside you. English will stop feeling like a separate language that you have to translate. Instead, it will start to feel like a language that just exists naturally in your thoughts. This change happens very quietly. It happens gradually, but it is already happening right now. As you are listening and speaking, every single moment of this calm repetition is training your brain to recognize the patterns of English without any effort. You are learning through experience, not through pressure. You are learning through awareness, not through force. Let's continue by practicing how to describe everyday life. Imagine you are preparing a simple, easy meal. Just listen. I went to the kitchen. I opened the fridge. I looked for something to eat. I chose some fruit and yogurt. I prepared it slowly. I took my time. I enjoyed the simple, healthy food. Now repeat slowly. I went to the kitchen. Repeat. I went to the kitchen. I opened the fridge. Repeat. I opened the fridge. I looked for something to eat. Repeat. I looked for something to eat. I chose some fruit and yogurt. Repeat. I chose some fruit and yogurt. I prepared it slowly. Repeat. I prepared it slowly. I took my time. Repeat. I took my time. I enjoyed the simple, healthy food. Repeat. I enjoyed the simple, healthy food. When you speak slowly and mindfully like this, your English becomes very soft and natural. Your voice becomes connected to your thoughts. Now let's practice speaking about our energy and emotions again. Repeat gently. I feel relaxed. Again, I feel relaxed. I am calm and centered. Repeat. I am calm and centered. I allow myself to learn at my own pace. Repeat. I allow myself to learn at my own pace. There is no rush. Repeat. There is no rush. Feel the softness in those words. Now, imagine you are speaking to a friend in a very gentle conversation. You are completely comfortable. You don't need to impress them. You are just speaking from your heart. Repeat slowly. It's so good to talk with you. Again, it's so good to talk with you. I hope you had a peaceful day. Repeat. I hope you had a peaceful day. Tell me how you are really doing. Repeat. Tell me how you are really doing. I am here to listen. Repeat. I am here to listen. These sentences help you communicate with emotional warmth. And that is one of the most beautiful kinds of fluency. Let's practice asking some of those normal daily questions again. Repeat slowly. What's the time? Again, what's the time? Where are you right now? Repeat. Where are you right now? What are you up to today? Repeat. What are you up to today? How is everything? Repeat. How is everything? Now responding in that same gentle way. Everything is fine. Repeat. Everything is fine. I am just working on my tasks. Repeat. I am just working on my tasks. I am staying calm and focused. Repeat. I am staying calm and focused. Now let's do a longer listening practice. Just listen first. Today was a calm and steady day. I didn't feel rushed. I took my time with my work. I focused on one thing at a time. I breathed deeply. I allowed the day to happen naturally. I stayed present. It felt peaceful to move slowly. Now repeat slowly. Today was a calm and steady day. Repeat. Today was a calm and steady day. I didn't feel rushed. Repeat. I didn't feel rushed. I took my time. Repeat. I took my time. I focused on one thing at a time. Repeat. I focused on one thing at a time. I breathed deeply. Repeat. I breathed deeply. I allowed the day to happen naturally. Repeat. I allowed the day to happen naturally. I stayed present. Repeat. I stayed present. It felt peaceful to move slowly. Repeat. It felt peaceful to move slowly. This kind of repetition builds a very deep and natural fluency. Now let's strengthen your confidence again. Repeat softly. I trust my ability. Again, I trust my ability. I am becoming more confident in my speaking. Repeat. I am becoming more confident in my speaking. Speaking English feels more natural now. Repeat. Speaking English feels more natural now. I am doing great. Repeat. I am doing great. Feel how true those words are. You are not just learning English. You are growing as a speaker, as a thinker, and as a calm, confident communicator. You are doing beautifully. As you continue to practice like this, your whole relationship with English will start to feel gentler and more natural. You will no longer treat English like a school subject that you have to finish. Instead, it will just become a part of your daily rhythm. Just like breathing, just like walking, just like thinking. This is the true path to fluency. You are not forcing English into your mind. You are inviting it in. You are allowing it to be there. You are letting it become familiar through repetition, awareness, and calm practice. Let's practice talking about small daily tasks. Just listen first. I had a few emails to send today. I wrote them and checked them. I took breaks when I felt tired. I tried to stay focused and patient. I did what I could, and that was fine. Now repeat slowly. I had a few emails to send today. Repeat. I had a few emails to send today. I wrote them and checked them. Repeat. I wrote them and checked them. I took breaks when I felt tired. Repeat. I took breaks when I felt tired. I tried to stay focused and patient. Repeat. I tried to stay focused and patient. I did what I could. Repeat. I did what I could, and that was fine. Repeat. And that was fine. These sentences teach you to speak about your life with confidence and emotional clarity. Now imagine you are outside, walking slowly. The world is quiet. You are just observing everything peacefully. Listen to this description. I am walking in the park. I am listening to the sound of my steps. The air feels cool. The sky is clear. I am present in my body. I am calm. Now repeat slowly. I am walking in the park. Repeat. I am walking in the park. I am listening to the sound of my steps. Repeat. I am listening to the sound of my steps. The air feels cool. Repeat. The air feels cool. The sky is clear. Repeat. The sky is clear. I am present in my body. Repeat. I am present in my body. I am calm. Repeat. I am calm. Now let's practice speaking about small choices and decisions. Repeat slowly after me. I will take my time with this task. Again, I will take my time with this task. I will focus on one thing at a time. Repeat. I will focus on one thing at a time. I do not need to hurry. Repeat. I do not need to hurry. I am learning in my own way. Repeat. I am learning in my own way. Now imagine a warm, relaxed conversation with a friend. The tone is soft and sincere. Repeat slowly. How have you been feeling this week? Again, how have you been feeling this week? I hope your days have been good. Repeat. I hope your days have been good. I'm here if you need to talk. Repeat. I'm here if you need to talk. This type of speaking is what makes your English emotionally connected and truly meaningful. Let's do another listening exercise. Just listen first. In the evening, I spent some time alone. I sat by the window. I didn't listen to music. I didn't think about tomorrow. I just allowed myself to rest. The quiet felt peaceful. It felt good to do nothing. Now repeat slowly. In the evening, I spent some time alone. Repeat. In the evening, I spent some time alone. I sat by the window. Repeat. I sat by the window. I didn't listen to music. Repeat. I didn't listen to music. I didn't think about tomorrow. Repeat. I didn't think about tomorrow. I allowed myself to rest. Repeat. I allowed myself to rest. The quiet felt peaceful. Repeat. The quiet felt peaceful. It felt good to do nothing. Repeat. It felt good to do nothing. These sentences are teaching your mind that English can be a soft, thoughtful, and calm language. Now let's go back to building our confidence. Repeat gently. I am improving. Again, I am improving. I'm speaking more smoothly. Repeat. I'm speaking more smoothly. I trust my learning journey. Repeat. I trust my learning journey. I am becoming more fluent step by step. Repeat. I am becoming more fluent step by step. You are not in a rush. You are growing. Every sentence you spoke today is staying inside you. Every moment you listen built your understanding, and every calm breath you took helped your fluency grow stronger. Now let's practice our future intentions again. Repeat slowly. I will keep listening to English every day. Again, I will keep listening to English every day. I will practice speaking with a calm voice. Repeat. I will practice speaking with a calm voice. I will be patient with myself. Repeat. I will be patient with myself. I will allow my fluency to develop naturally. Repeat. I will allow my fluency to develop naturally. You are doing something very powerful. You are learning English in a kind way. You are teaching your mind that learning can be a gentle process. You are teaching your voice that speaking can be a calm action. You are not just building fluency, you are building peace. And that is a beautiful way to learn. As you continue to speak and listen in this gentle rhythm, you will start to notice that English feels less like something outside of you and more like something that is just becoming a part of your own thinking. The language is beginning to live inside you. You no longer have to force the words. Instead, they just begin to rise up naturally. This is the true, deep process of learning a language. It does not happen overnight, or it happens quietly, slowly, and consistently. Every single repetition strengthens your mind. Every moment of awareness brings you more clarity, and every calm breath allows the language to settle comfortably inside of you. Let's continue with a simple emotional check in. Repeat softly after me. I am here. Again, I am here. I am present. Repeat. I am present. I am learning peacefully. Repeat. I am learning peacefully. I trust myself. Repeat. I trust myself. When you speak to yourself with this kind of kindness, your voice becomes stronger. Confidence comes from how you treat yourself. Now, imagine you are sitting at a table. You have a warm drink in your hands. The world outside is quiet and you feel relaxed. Just listen first. I am sitting comfortably. I am holding a warm mug. The warmth feels nice. I breathe slowly. I look around the room. Everything feels soft and calm. Now say it slowly with me. I am sitting comfortably. Repeat. I am sitting comfortably. I am holding a warm mug. Repeat. I am holding a warm mug. The warmth feels nice. Repeat. The warmth feels nice. I breathe slowly. Repeat. I breathe slowly. I look around the room. Repeat. I look around the room. Everything feels calm. Repeat. Everything feels calm. Your fluency grows when you can express your real experiences, not just memorize words. Now, let's practice asking and answering questions in a more emotional way. Repeat gently, how are you feeling at this moment? Again, how are you feeling at this moment? I am feeling calm. Repeat, I am feeling calm. Or you can say, I am feeling a little sleepy, but I am okay. Repeat, I am feeling a little sleepy, but I am okay. Or say, I am feeling peaceful right now. Repeat, I am feeling peaceful right now. These responses are real. They show your emotional presence. This is the very heart of natural conversation. Let's continue with daily actions in a relaxed tone. Just listen. I tidied my desk today. I put my books away. I opened the window for some fresh air. The air felt nice. The room felt clean and organized after I finished. Now repeat slowly. I tidied my desk today. Repeat. I tidied my desk today. I put my books away. Repeat. I put my books away. I opened the window. Repeat. I opened the window. Fresh air came in. Repeat. Fresh air came in. The room felt clean and organized. Repeat. The room felt clean and organized. This kind of practice teaches your mind how to form sentences naturally on its own. Now let's practice speaking with connection. Imagine someone is telling you something personal and you want to respond with empathy and warmth. Repeat slowly. I understand that must be difficult. Again, I understand that must be difficult. You are doing your best. Repeat. You are doing your best. I am here for you. Repeat. I am here for you. It's okay to feel this way. Repeat. It's okay to feel this way. These sentences are building your emotional fluency, which is just as important as your language fluency. Now, take a soft breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw relax. Just notice that your mind is calm enough to receive language naturally. You are not fighting with English. You are flowing with it. This is the perfect environment for fluency to grow. Let's practice describing another part of the day. Just listen. At night, I get ready for bed. I turn down the lights in my room. I breathe slowly and let go of the day. I let my mind become quiet. I allow my body to rest. Now repeat slowly. At night, I get ready for bed. Repeat. At night, I get ready for bed. I turn down the lights. Repeat. I turn down the lights. I allow the room to become quiet. Repeat. I allow the room to become quiet. I breathe slowly. Repeat. I breathe slowly. I let go of the day. Repeat. I let go of the day. I let my mind become quiet. Repeat. I let my mind become quiet. I allow my body to rest. Repeat. I allow my body to rest. When you practice describing these calm moments, your English speaking also becomes calm. Now let's focus on building your confidence one more time. Repeat gently. I am enough. Again, I am enough. I am allowed to learn at my own speed. Repeat. I am allowed to learn at my own speed. I am growing stronger every day. Repeat. I am growing stronger every day. I am proud of my consistency. Repeat. I am proud of my consistency. These words are supporting your voice from the inside. You are doing something very meaningful. You are not just memorizing English words. You are changing your whole relationship with the language. You are learning to speak from a place of calm, clarity, and presence. And this is the kind of fluency that lasts a lifetime. As you continue to listen and repeat, you might begin to notice how English is settling into your own breath and your own rhythm. You are not just learning words, you are learning how to let the language move through you. Speaking is not separate from who you are. Speaking is an expression of your inner world. When your inner world is calm, clear, and open, your voice becomes gentle and steady, and your English feels natural. You do not need to push. You do not need to struggle. You are just allowing your English to rise up all on its own. Let's practice describing a moment of simple movement. Just listen. I stood up and went to the kitchen. I moved slowly. I noticed the floor under my feet. I felt the air move as I walked. I was aware of my movement. I felt present. Now repeat slowly. I stood up and went to the kitchen. Repeat. I stood up and went to the kitchen. I moved slowly. Repeat. I moved slowly. I noticed the floor under my feet. Repeat. I noticed the floor under my feet. I felt the air move. Repeat. I felt the air move. I was aware of my movement. Repeat. I was aware of my movement. I felt present. Repeat. I felt present. Fluency is built through this kind of attention. When you speak with awareness, your voice becomes steady and confident. Now let's practice expressing positive emotions, because positive feelings help strengthen your memory. Repeat gently. I feel peaceful. Again, I feel peaceful. I feel centered. Repeat. I feel centered. I am learning with kindness. Repeat. I am learning with kindness. I am patient with my progress. Repeat. I am patient with my progress. Patience is one of the most powerful tools you have in language learning. Now imagine you are speaking with a friend on the phone. Your tone is warm and relaxed. Repeat slowly. Hey, how have you been? Again. Hey, how have you been? I hope your week has been good. Repeat. I hope your week has been good. I'm here if you want to chat. Repeat. I'm here if you want to chat. These sentences make your speaking feel natural and emotionally connected. Let's move into our listening practice again. Just listen. Today I took a moment to just sit. I didn't pressure myself to be productive. I simply allowed my mind to be free. I watched the light in the room. The moment was simple and slow, and it helped me feel balanced. Now repeat slowly. Today I took a moment to just sit. Repeat. Today I took a moment to just sit. I didn't pressure myself. Repeat. I didn't pressure myself. I allowed my mind to be free. Repeat. I allowed my mind to be free. I watched the light in the room. Repeat. I watched the light in the room. The moment was simple and slow. Repeat. The moment was simple and slow. It helped me feel balanced. Repeat. It helped me feel balanced. You are training your voice to speak with softness and clarity. This is what real fluency feels like. Now let's practice some practical daily conversation. Repeat slowly. Do you want to get some lunch? Again. Do you want to get some lunch? Let's go outside for a few minutes. Repeat. Let's go outside for a few minutes. I would like that. Repeat. I would like that. Sure, that's a good idea. Repeat. Sure, that's a good idea. Simple sentences are what create comfortable conversations. Now, describe your inner state one more time. Gently repeat slowly. I am learning with calm. Again, I am learning with calm. I am becoming more fluent every day. Repeat. I am becoming more fluent every day. I speak with confidence and clarity. Repeat. I speak with confidence and clarity. English feels more comfortable now. Repeat. English feels more comfortable now. Now let's practice describing a quiet evening. Just listen. The evening was quiet. The sky was dark. I felt the world slowing down. I took a deep breath. I allowed my body to rest. It felt good to be calm and simply exist. Now repeat slowly. The evening was quiet. Repeat. The evening was quiet. The sky was dark. Repeat. The sky was dark. I felt the world slowing down. Repeat. I felt the world slowing down. I took a deep breath. Repeat. I took a deep breath. I allowed my body to rest. Repeat. I allowed my body to rest. It felt good to be calm. Repeat. It felt good to be calm. I simply existed in the moment. Repeat. I simply existed in the moment. This type of language practice becomes your foundation for calm, confident speaking. Now speak to yourself with encouragement. Repeat softly. I am doing well. Again, I am doing well. I am improving every moment. Repeat. Oh, I am improving every moment. English is becoming a part of me. Repeat. English is becoming a part of me. I trust myself. Repeat. I trust myself. Notice how your voice feels stronger now. Notice how your breathing is calmer. And notice how your mind feels clearer. This is fluency forming inside you. There is no rush. You are exactly where you need to be. You are growing naturally, gently, and beautifully. As we begin to close our session, just take a moment to check in with yourself. How does your mind feel right now? You might notice a sense of quiet. You might notice that English feels a little bit closer, a little more friendly, and less like a difficult challenge. That feeling is a sign that you are learning in a very natural and effective way. You have been learning with patience and awareness, not with stress. This is the true source of long-lasting fluency. Let's take a second to honor the time you gave to yourself. Repeat softly after me. I am proud of my effort. Again, I am proud of my effort. I have practiced with awareness. Repeat. I have practiced with awareness. I am growing every day. Repeat. I am growing every day. I am learning at my own pace. Repeat. I am learning at my own pace. You have shown yourself patience, and patience is one of the greatest strengths in language learning. When you allow yourself to learn gently, your voice becomes natural, your sentences become smooth, and your confidence becomes steady. Let's practice describing a peaceful moment one last time. Just listen. This moment is calm. I am breathing deeply. I feel peaceful in my body. I am present. I do not need to rush. I am learning with clarity. Everything is fine right now. Now repeat slowly. This moment is calm. Repeat. This moment is calm. I am breathing deeply. Repeat. I am breathing deeply. I feel peaceful in my body. Repeat. I feel peaceful in my body. I am present. Repeat. I am present. I do not need to rush. Repeat. I do not need to rush. I am learning with clarity. Repeat. I am learning with clarity. Everything is fine right now. Repeat. Everything is fine right now. When you can speak this calmly, you are training your voice to remain steady. This is more than just language fluency, it's emotional fluency. And it is so powerful. Now let's do a simple, gentle reflection on our practice. Just listen. Today I practiced something new. I listened. I repeated. I allowed myself to grow. I did not force anything. I trusted my ability. I am grateful for this practice. Now repeat slowly. Today I practiced something new. Repeat. Today I practiced something new. I listened. Repeat. I listened. I repeated. Repeat. I repeated. I allowed myself to grow. Repeat. I hallowed myself to grow. I did not force anything. Repeat. I did not force anything. I trusted my ability. Repeat. I trusted my ability. I am grateful for this practice. Repeat. I am grateful for this practice. And now, let's speak to ourselves with some final kind encouragement. Repeat softly. I am doing enough. Again, I am doing enough. I am improving every time I listen. Repeat. I am improving every time I listen. I do not need to be perfect. Repeat. I do not need to be perfect. I am learning gently and steadily. Repeat. I am learning gently and steadily. Your English doesn't need to be perfect or fast. It just needs to be your English. And the way we practice today makes it real, connected to your thoughts, your emotions, and your daily life. Let's finish with one last peaceful mental picture. Imagine you are sitting in a peaceful place. The world is quiet. The air is soft. The day is calm. You are breathing gently. You do not have to perform. You do not have to prove anything. You are enough. You are present. You are growing. Let your English exist here with you softly and naturally. Now repeat after me slowly. I am calm. Repeat. I am calm. I am relaxed. Repeat. I am relaxed. I speak with clarity. Repeat. I speak with clarity. English flows gently through me. Repeat. English flows gently through me. I trust myself. Repeat. I trust myself. You have achieved something very important today. You didn't just practice vocabulary. You practiced your connection to your own voice, your own breath, and your own confidence. You have shown patience, which is the deepest foundation of true fluency. Your growth will not stop when this video ends. Every time you listen, every time you speak, every small moment of awareness strengthens your fluency. You do not need to rush. You simply need to remain present, patient, and consistent. You are doing beautifully. You are growing in your own time. Your English is becoming natural and alive inside you. You are becoming fluent, gently, peacefully, and confidently. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. I am so proud of your effort. Keep up this gentle practice. You are doing wonderful work. That was truly amazing work. Thank you for practicing with me, Elena, here at English in Moments. If you found this calm and gentle method helpful for your confidence, please share your experience in the comments. You can write, I am speaking calmly to celebrate your work today, or just let us know what you thought. Your feedback helps our community grow and supports other learners. And if you want to keep practicing with us every day, please don't forget to like this video. We post new lessons daily to help you on your fluency journey. I am truly proud of the focus and patience you showed today. Keep breathing, keep practicing with ease, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson tomorrow. Goodbye for now.